Hello, friends, and thank you for joining us for an internet game show and hangout session, Botched Situation. I am Jake, the pleasantly plump and professional character builder.
I'm Chris, the ordinary man whose name is Chris.
We are your co-hosts and competitors, and we still don't know what we're doing.
Yeah. So welcome one and all to Season 0, Episode 8, in which we will grapple, quip, deliberate, and otherwise battle it out for the coveted title of Not the Screw Up.
That's me.
Yeah.
A word of warning to our audience, though Chris and I generally are family-friendly guys, there's ever so slightly a chance the show may contain some mature content.
Yeah. You clicked on the button before you started watching. And due to the nature of the games that we play and the material that we cover, spoilers for properties are always a risk. So,
needless to say, prepare yourself for the showdown of the century.
Mm-hmm. One of them.
One of
the showdowns
yes.
of the century.
All right.
So how's your week been, Jake? What have you been up to?
Been super busy with work, which is okay. Let's see. Nothing else remarkable this week, unfortunately.
I'll tell you what's remarkable on my end is yesterday, for the first time in about a month, I actually had a day without anything that I had to do. It was almost like a vacation with a 2-year-old, but still a vacation. I'm feeling great.
How much of a vacation is it when there's a 2-year-old involved?
You know what? When there's a 2-year-old involved, but you don't have to try to complete any projects for clients of any kind, it's a lot easier. It does feel like a vacation. It's just playtime. It's a whole day of playtime.
That's very good.
So that said, I'm energized and ready to kick your butt. Deal with it.
I'm ready to lose. I think it's 3-1 in terms of total points.
Oh, we'll see. We've made some changes as usual to this episode, so who knows? It could still be anyone's game.
That's very true.
If you're ready to go, I'm ready to go. Is our audience ready to go?
I think we're ready to go.
It's ready to go. Right on. Segment number 1, a classic and both our favorites, the epic Spot the Fake quotes.
Yes.
We have each chosen one intellectual property that we'll share and 3 quotes from that property. And for each, we've created a couple of fakes. We'll read them off, and our opponent has to guess which one's the right one. Simple enough.
Yes, sir. Rachel, I am ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Me too. If only it was more SpongeBob quotes. I would win every time.
Not this time around, though.
No.
It's not SpongeBob. But still got a chance because I have chosen for you, Jake.
I'm ready. What
Batman.
Is my... What is it?
Ooh, Batman.
Which Batman?
1960s Batman with Adam West.
Okay. I was gonna say that is. There's a lot of different Batmans going on.
Yeah. Yep. I chose the original. I cannot do a good Adam West. I tried for a while today to do a good Adam West, and I can't come anywhere close. So we'll see what we get. But you ready for your first quote?
Hit me, man. I'm ready.
All right. So this first one, everyone's familiar with Batman, right? He's the guy dressed like a bat who fights crime with his buddy Robin. And all of my quotes are Batman laying out wisdom for Robin.
All right. Words of wisdom with Batman. I like it.
That original series was full of life lessons for his young ward. So in this scene, they've just parked the Batmobile. And Batman jumps out of the car, and he's reaching into his belt to grab a coin to pay the parking meter. And Robin interrupts him and says, hey, no one's going to give the Batmobile a ticket. Why are you even paying? And Batman schools Robin. So what does he say? Does Batman say, this change goes toward all kinds of municipal projects. We all have a responsibility.
Okay.
Does he say, this dime goes towards our men in uniform. We can all contribute to society. Or does he say, this money goes towards building better roads. We all must do our part.
Can you repeat number 1?
Sure can. This change goes towards all kinds of municipal projects. We all have a responsibility.
I'm not as familiar with these ones as I thought I would be, but I don't think it's 2 or 3. My gut is telling me number 1, so I'm going to take a swing at it. This is round number 1. Number 1, final answer.
You know what? We gotta pull just that final answer music from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire so we can draw out the tension in these a little bit.
I can do that.
I'm sorry, Jake. It is not number 1.
Dang
it is number 3. This money goes towards building better roads. We must all do our part.
I don't know why, but I immediately thought that was wrong. That was so specific. Okay.
Well, there you go. So your turn.
All right. I chose for you, the property I chose for you is all quotes from Portal 2, the video game. Okay. 2 of the quotes are from GLaDOS, and 1 of them is from Wheatley. So, for those of you that have not played Portal 2, I don't want to dive too much into it, but basically you have to solve all kinds of puzzles, do all kinds of cool things, and GLaDOS talks to you throughout, and she tends to be very sarcastic, and it's quite humorous. So that's what I'm going to be playing off of. So in this particular quote, GLaDOS is talking to you, the player who's playing the game. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
So what did GLaDOS say to you? Sorry about the mess. I've really let the place go since you murdered me. By the way, I appreciate that. Beep. Sarcasm self-test complete. Beep. Oh, good. That's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you perform this easy test, which involves deadly radiation and how test subjects react when locked in a room with deadly radiation. Option number 2. Sorry about the mess. I've really let this place go since you assassinated me. By the way, I enjoyed that. Beep. Sarcasm self-test complete. Beep. Oh, good. That's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you perform this elementary test, which involves deadly turrets and how test subjects react when locked in a room with deadly turrets. Or option 3. Sorry about the mess. I've really let the place go since you killed me. By the way, thanks for that. Beep. Sarcasm self-test complete. Beep. Oh, good. That's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you perform this first simple test, which involves deadly lasers and how test subjects react when locked in a room with deadly lasers.
Ooh, okay. I'm pretty confident it's not number 2. I don't think GLaDOS would have said you assassinated me. But killed in lasers is right around the same place in my mind as murdered and radiation. It could go either way. That really could go either way. Is there radiation? There's some stuff is radioactive in Portal 2. I don't know, but there's lots of lasers. I'm going to second guess my gut because my gut was saying number 1, but you killed me and lasers. I know she says you killed me in the first one, so I'm going to go with 3. Final answer.
That is correct. Killed me in lasers. That is very good.
Ooh.
Well done, sir.
Heck
well done.
Yeah. Excellent. GLaDOS, Portal 2. So good. Good choice.
And some amazing lines.
Oh, yeah. All right, so for your second 1960s Batman quote.
The holy Batman.
Yeah. So, in this scene, Batgirl had been recently introduced to the series, ostensibly to freshen things up and bring new people into the show because she was the only female lead. But they also tried to force some things with her and Robin, and in one of their first scenes together, Robin mentions that Batgirl looks attractive.
Okay.
And this is Batman's response to that. Does he say, "That single statement indicates to me the first oncoming thrust of manhood, old chum.
That sounds like the Tick.
He does sound like the Tick, frequently. Or does he say, that single statement indicates to me the initial blossoming flush of adulthood, young ward? Or does he say, that single statement indicates to me the beginning of the unfathomable urges of adolescence, my fine lad? Let me know if you need any repeats.
I really liked it. I don't think it's the thrust of manhood one. That seems a little bit too like something Chris would write. I'm gonna go with I think it's option 3. I'm gonna go with option. Is that the right answer? I'm sticking to my guns. Option 3.
No, it's option 1. It is the first oncoming thrust of manhood, old chum.
Dang it. That sounded like something you would put in there.
Rich says, hashtag something Chris would write, and I like that. You know what? I could have been a writer for 1960s Batman, apparently.
Fair enough.
That's great.
Well, I'm off to a great start, as usual. Are you ready for your second quote, sir?
I'm ready. Oh, yeah.
All right, so similar setup. I'm going to do the GLaDOS quote again, talking to the player.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I'm going to give you.
Okay.
All right, option number 1. That jumpsuit you're wearing looks stupid. That's not me talking. It's right here in your file. On other people, it looks fine. But right here, a scientist has noted that on you, it looks stupid. Well, what does a neck-bearded old engineer know about fashion? He probably... Oh, wait, it's a she. Still, what does she know? Oh, wait, it says she has a medical degree in fashion from France. Or, option number 2. That jumpsuit you're wearing looks dumb. That's not me talking. It's right here in your file. On other people, it looks fine. Right here, a scientist has noted that on you, it looks dumb. Well, what does a talkative, self-important, nerdy old man know about fashion? He probably... Oh, wait, it's a she. Still, what does she know? Oh, wait, it says she has a medical degree in fashion from France. Or option 3. That jumpsuit you're wearing looks dorky. That's not me talking. It's right here in your file. On other people, it looks fine. But right here, a scientist has noted that on you, it looks dorky. Well, what does an incompetent old scientist know about fashion? He probably... Oh, wait, it's a she. Still, what does she know? Oh, wait, it says she has a medical degree in fashion from France.
I could not be a writer on Portal. Brilliant. Okay. What was the what'd you say the jumpsuit looked like in the first one? Stupid?
So it's stupid, dumb, and dorky.
Dumb and dorky. And the first one was neckbeard, and the second one was
self-important, nerdy old man, and the third one is incompetent old scientist.
Okay. You know, I was feeling number 3, but now that I'm thinking about it, incompetent old scientist doesn't mention gender. So there would be no need to correct it. So, I don't think it's number 3 anymore.
Okay. Number
Maybe
3 is
I don't
out.
know. Does she look stupid or dumb?
Can I look like both.
You know what? I think her jumpsuit looks stupid. A scientist says that her jumpsuit looks stupid. Some old neckbeard. Number 1.
That is correct. 2 for 2, sir. Very good.
Okie dokie. So good. Oh, I'm so happy that you chose this.
They're just so good. They make me laugh.
I'm excited to hear your Wheatley quote. I'm not as familiar with Wheatley. It's been a while.
That's a fun fact. I named my automatic vacuum, you know, the little ones. His name is Wheatley.
That's great. Oh. All right. Well, your third quote from Batman. Batman and Robin are sitting in a burger joint, and Robin tells Batman that he's hungry and asks if they can get something to eat. And Batman answers, "Even vigilantes must eat, especially you, Robin. You're a growing lad, and you need your 3 square meals." Or,
It really does sound like the Tick.
"Even crime fighters must eat, especially you, Robin. You're a growing boy, and you need your nutrition." Or, "Even justice must eat, especially you, Robin. You're a growing young man, and you need your daily recommended values."
I have no idea. I haven't watched it in so long. I you know how you were able to kind of like make evaluations? I'm literally just pulling it.
I wonder if the Tick is written as an exaggeration of old cheesy Batman in the way he speaks.
Yeah.
That sounds probably accurate.
I'm going to go with just because I originally avoided the ridiculous ones. So now I'm going to go for the ridiculous one and say the justice one, which I think was option number 3.
Even justice must eat.
Yes, let's go with that.
I'm sorry.
Not correct.
It is not correct.
All right. Which one was
Striking out with Batman. It is number 2. Even crime fighters must eat, and you need your nutrition.
Fair enough. It also reminds me of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy almost immediately.
Oh yeah. They were definitely a direct pastiche.
Okay, so you've already won this segment, Chris, but we'll still give your third Spot the Fake quote.
Good,
So,
I'll demand it.
this is Wheatley talking to the player.
Okay.
Is it option number 1? Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in hypersleep. Now, you've been under for quite a bit longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain deficiency. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although, if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction when being told you are mentally handicapped. or these are such great lines. Or did he say, most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in hibernation. Now, you've been under for quite a bit longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain malfunction. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although, if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction when being told you have serious brain malfunctions. Or, did Wheatley say, most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a bit longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction when being told you have brain damage.
No, I have no idea. And it doesn't help because Wheatley goes through some fairly substantial personality shifts over the course of the game. So I can't, even if I remembered him clearly, I couldn't really evaluate very well that way. I love brain malfunction. Let's go with 2, brain malfunction. Number 2, final answer.
Good guess. That is not correct. The proper answer was option number 3 with suspension and brain damage.
Brain damage. All right. Well,
you still clobbered me. Very good, sir.
Take it. Oh, so good.
That's such a great line.
Oh.
All right. Chris took segment number 1. It is now 1-0 for episode number 8. We have something special for those of you that have tuned in. Segment number 2 is a brand new segment that we would like to call lost in translations. Now you're probably wondering, what does that mean? Well, here's the basic idea of the game. Chris and I each chose 5 idioms or common phrases in the English language. And then using Google Translate, we translated it 5 times and then back to English. And the idea is that Chris or whoever, or myself, we have to try to guess what that original idiom was going down from each rendition from each language. And the way that we're going to score this is we each have 5 idioms that we're going to discuss. And after each translation, you lose a point. So whoever ends up with the most points at the end wins the segment. And I think this is something we're going to have a lot of fun with. So we'll see how it goes.
Mm-hmm. It is a brand new segment, so there may be some kinks to work out. Stick with us. Should still be a good time.
Absolutely. So I'm going to start out by asking Chris first. To be clear, I did want to announce the 5 languages we did translate to. So we start with English. That gets translated to Arabic, then Mongolian, then Japanese, then Turkish, and finally in Telugu, which is not a language I don't think very many people are very familiar with. All right, Chris, are you ready for your first Lost in Translations?
I'm ready. Hit me. Let's
All right.
this out.
So your first idiom, and also I forgot to mention, you get 1 formal guess per translation. So this has been through 5 different languages. The idiom that it came out with is hide the blessing.
Hide the blessing?
Mm-hmm.
Hide the blessing. Cover your good fortune. Hide the blessing. I really don't know. For my first formal guess, I'm going to say, count your lucky stars.
Good guess, but that's incorrect.
Okay.
So now we'll move back a step to Turkish. So this has been through 4 languages. Disguise blessing.
Disguise blessing.
If anyone has a guess, throw it out in chat. What idiom does disguise blessing sound like?
Sounds like blessing in disguise. I'm going to guess blessing in disguise.
That's correct. A blessing in
Hey.
disguise. Very good.
Yay. So that's 4 points.
That is
Makes
4
sense.
points.
For translation, 4 points.
Very good, my friend. Okay, so you ready for your second one?
I'm ready.
So second idiom, again, this has been through 5 languages. The idiom came out as in the corner of trouble.
In the corner of trouble. I don't know if it counts as an idiom. I think it's from Home Alone. The corner of paid and back.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
So we're going to take it back a step. Unfortunately, taking it back a step, it's the exact same. In the corner of trouble after 4 translations. So you get another guess, or we can move on again.
I'll take another guess, even if it's a wild guess. Might as well Hail Mary, right? In the corner of trouble, I don't know. I can't think of anything. Born under a bad sign.
Good guess, but incorrect. We're going to take it back another step. This is after Japanese. Again, Chris, I'm sorry. In the corner of trouble.
In the
So
corner
you get a
of
third
trouble.
guess.
Shoot.
Sorry, this one is very difficult.
Right. I ran into those quite a few times too, where you get the same one a few times in a row. That's okay. That's the nature of the game. The corner of trouble.
In the corner of trouble. Is there any common phrases or wise tales or anything?
Probably. Just not one that's coming to mind.
Fair enough.
I would say a devil on your shoulder.
Good guess, but no.
Okay.
Now we're going back a step. So this is after Mongolian. This might actually make it more confusing. That's your hint.
Okay.
On the horns of trouble.
Oh.
This is so hard.
On the brink of disaster.
Good guess, but that is incorrect.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're going back to our very first one, and your hint here is the last word. Okay, It's not exactly the same, but it's almost exactly the same. On the horns of a dilemma.
Oh, I'm not going to get it. I'm familiar with the phrase, but not familiar.
And it does not contain the word dilemma. That's your other hint. You know this phrase. This was brutal. I'm so sorry. This is so hard. I would never get this.
Oof.
Rachel guesses riding the waves. That's a good guess. But we'll let Chris decide if he wants to use that or not.
Then the crest of the wave. Shoot. On the horns of a... That's a phrase on its own, right? On horns of a dilemma. That sounds like something.
On the horns of a dilemma.
I am not going to get it.
And now, one other thing to throw out there is that this is a direct translation from English to Arabic.
Mm-hmm. And then back to English. Yeah.
Right.
You know what? I know I'm going to feel dumb. I don't know.
You can pass. That's fine if you're not sure.
Stumped by a problem.
I'm sorry, what?
Stumped by a problem.
Good guess, but that is incorrect. So the final answer, the correct answer was caught between a rock and a hard place.
So one of those.
Yeah, in the corner of trouble type thing. So unfortunately, Chris, that is no points. I apologize. That was brutal.
Oh, no, it's good. I've got a couple of those in store for you. Don't worry.
Gosh. Yeah, and I'm going to do much worse than you because I'm not nearly as intelligent. All right. So number 3 of Lost in Translations. This has been translated through 5 languages, and Chris is trying to guess what it was originally. You ready?
I'm ready.
It is lemon is like your medicine.
Lemon is like your medicine? Do I want to go medicine or do I want to go lemon? Because I don't know of any idioms that have both lemon and medicine in them, but I know a couple that have lemon or medicine in them. I'm going to go with a taste of your own medicine.
That's correct. Boom.
All right.
Boom.
You know what? Maybe that makes up for that last round.
5 points. Knocked it out of the park.
Thank you.
Kapow! Okay. Number 4. This one is also, I think, a little bit difficult, especially at the beginning. The idiom is before breakfast.
Before breakfast. Well, depending on your point of view, just about anything comes before breakfast. Early riser.
Good guess, but incorrect.
Okay.
We'll take it back a step, and the idiom remains before breakfast.
For breakfast. That was me laughing at chat. Oh dear. Before breakfast.
This one is so brutal because it's so short. Before breakfast. It is a very short idiom.
Okay. Top of the morning.
Good guess, but no, that is not right.
Okay.
So we'll go back another step. It remains before breakfast.
Wakey, eggs and bakey.
Good guess. Okay, so the next one literally gives it away, but that's okay. So I'm going to just tell it to you. So this is after the Mongolian. It's a piece of cake.
Well, I'm going to guess then that it's a piece of cake.
That is correct. Very good.
Oh.
So you get 2 points on that one, sir. All right.
You never know when you're going to run into one of those where instead of changing a couple words, it just changes the whole darn thing.
Yep. All right. One last one. Again, I think this one starts very difficult, but towards the end gets a little bit easier. After 5 translations, the idiom came out as 1-to-1.
1-to-1. Well, I don't think I'm going to get it, so I'm going to go vaguely related, but kind of opposite, and say opposites attract. That's my guess.
Good guess. Incorrect.
Okay.
We're going to take it back a step, and the idiom comes out as van for van.
Van for van.
You might be noticing a trend here.
Yeah. Blow for blow.
Good guess.
Okay.
Incorrect. Taking it back a step from Japanese. It remains van for van.
Van for van.
And whether, I don't know if we mentioned this at the beginning, but typically Japanese is the language in here that really takes it off in an interesting direction.
Typically. Rachel in chat, I swear I'm not copying off of you because I was going to say the same thing. Believe me, if you will. Eye for an eye.
Good guess. Incorrect.
Oh, okay.
We're going to take it back one more step. Now, this one is very close, but not the same. Bang for bang.
Bang for your buck?
That's right. Very good.
Okay.
2
All right.
points, sir.
2 points.
Very good. So, let's see. Out of the 5, what does that put you at? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13?
13 points.
13 out of 15. Very, very, very good. There's no way in heck I am going to get that.
13 out of 25.
Sorry, 25. Forgive me.
I think you got a chance. We'll see.
I don't think so. I don't know idioms very well.
Oh, it's all right. Let's see. Okay. So, where are mine? Here they are. After 5 translations, this is going to be probably a slightly tough one too.
All right, I'm ready. Hit me. Let's go.
Your 5th translation after Telugu is poor horses are better than horses.
Poor horses are better than horses.
Mm-hmm.
Better to have love and lost than never love at all.
Good guess, but nope.
Okay.
Believe it or not. Okay. After 4 translations,
That statement's not true, by the way. Anyways.
poor horses are better than no horses.
Poor horses are better than no horses. 2 minds is better than 1?
Good guess, but no.
Okay.
All right. 3 translations. After Turkish, it is... Or no, we just did Turkish. After Japanese. Poor horses are better than no horses at all.
I'm running out of ideas here, Chris. Poor horses are better than no horses at all. So maybe it's like, if you're not going to give your all, you might as well not even try.
Is that your guess?
That's my guess. Something like that.
It is not. It is not.
Okay.
2 translations, Mongolian, and this time Mongolian's the one that messed it up, so you'll probably get it on the next clue. Better a poor horse than no horse at all.
Better a poor horse than no horse at all. Better a poor horse than no horse at all. I mean, maybe I don't know this idiom, but it sounds to me like it's trying to say it's better to try than not try at all. So it's like almost like a Yoda quote.
It's something to that effect, but that's
There
not
is
what it
no
is.
try, only do.
Maybe not to that effect.
Okay.
In that spirit. All right. Your one translation clue into Arabic back to English. A bird in the hand is better than two in the tree.
Kill two birds with one stone?
Nope. Nope. Okay. Well,
I have no idea.
it's a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
I've never heard that before in my life.
Oh, okay. Well,
That
I apologize.
explains it.
I gave you a bad idiom.
What was it again? A bird in a bush?
A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. So
What does that even mean?
better to take what you have than risk it on more and lose it all, basically.
Got it.
It's better to
Showing
catch
my-
one bird than to go after two and not get either one.
Showing how naive I am, I guess.
Oh, it's all good. Let's see. Okay. Let's do this one. After 5 translations, your clue is name this day.
Name this day?
Yes.
What the?
It's very commanding.
I just want to say happy birthday. But I know that's not right. Name this day.
Name this day.
Christmas.
Nope.
Okay.
It's not Christmas. All right. 4 translations. Let's name it today.
Is it Carpe Diem?
It is not Carpe Diem.
Seize the day?
Nope. Oh no. Okay, well, 3 translations is, again, let's name it today.
Let's name it today. Let's name it today. Today is the day the Lord has made. That's all I got.
No, it's not that. All right, 2 translations is let's call it today.
Let's call it today. I mean, I honestly have no idea.
Your clue is it's only one word off at this point.
Might be another. Let's call it today. Let's call it today. Oh. Call it a day? Let's
got
call
it.
it a day. Call it a
Let's
day.
call it a day. Yay, so that's 2 points.
That was a struggle.
Uh-huh. Oh, you're good, you're good. Okay. So your 3rd translation, 5 translations, gives you adjust it yourself.
Adjust it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Figure it out.
No, not figure it out. Okay. 4 translations is, again, adjust it yourself.
Adjust it yourself. I can think of phrases that I would say but aren't formal idioms. Put on your man boots and just do it.
It does not put on your man boots. I like that. We should do personal idioms for one of these.
There you go.
All right, your 3 translations clue is adjust yourself.
Adjust yourself. That's very different. Adjust yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All I can think of is check your privilege. Very common phrase these days.
It does not check your privilege.
Can it be check yourself?
That would be fun.
Check
too.
yourself at the
No.
door?
Before you wreck yourself.
Yep.
All right, 2 translations is again adjust yourself.
I don't know. Put on your pants today, because that sounds like an adjustment.
Nope.
Okay.
All right. Well, one's going to give it away. Pull yourself together.
Ah, that makes so much sense. Pull yourself together.
Yep.
Oh,
Pull
that was
yourself
perfect.
together,
I should
dude.
have gotten that one.
Oh, it's all good. All right, this one made me laugh. Your five translations clue is free meals, etc. Nope.
Nothing in life comes for free.
Nope. They're on the right track, but nope. Four translations. Free lunch, etc. No.
Free lunch, etc. You freeloader?
No. Not you freeloader. All right. Three translations. This is after Japanese. Gives you there is no free lunch, etc.
That sounds like an idiom in itself. Isn't it like there's no such
Pretty
thing
darn
as a
close.
free lunch?
It is. There's no such thing as a free lunch.
Hey, all right.
Hey. 3 points there.
Got a grand total of 5 points.
Oh, you could still take it or tie. Who knows? Okay.
Watching
this
Chris
one-
struggle to be positive on my behalf is the most comedic part of this show.
Chris is struggling to speak. Chris finished his drink one segment in like a fool. Okay. I won't do that one. That one's too hard. Okay.
We've got 2 more.
2 more.
Okay.
Your 5 translation clue is stroll in the forest.
Take a walk in the park.
Good guess, but no. I feel like good guess, but no is the theme of like the first 2 clues.
And then we run out of ideas.
Yeah. Your 4 translation clue is stroll through the forest.
Stroll. That word sounds like it would be in an idiom. Let's take a stroll.
It is not let's take a stroll. Your 3 translation clue is go around the jungle.
All around the mulberry bush.
No. I don't want to say anything that's going to mislead you, but I find that interesting. Your 2 translation clue is beat around the jungle.
Beat around the bush.
There you go. Beat around the bush. There's another 2.
I'll take
Wait a
it.
minute.
Every point I can get.
Was that the last one?
Maybe it was. It actually might have been because the first 2 were pretty rough.
I think it was.
Very
Okay.
good. I was
Well, there
not
you go.
counting. I'm sorry.
I've got 5 scores here, so that gives you a grand total of 8.
All right. Chris took segment number 2.
Well, all right.
Very good, sir.
I definitely
Very good.
I got very lucky with that third question, that 5-pointer.
More like raw skills.
Mm. All right. Well, that was fun. What
Yeah,
y'all
that was
think?
cool. I liked that. That was fun.
Let us know what you thought on our Google form, which you can visit at bit.ly/CJTellus. Putting it right there in the chat. If you're watching this later, you can. Well, I put an extra. I put a colon in there instead of an L. Pretend it's an L. There you go. Yeah. So now, if you all don't mind, it is time for our second newest segment, intermission, in
Yes.
which we will leave you for a few minutes to go
The
take
pee
care of
break.
whatever needs taken care of. Yeah.
Most
But
excellent.
we've got a cool new splash screen for you, so just
Actually,
stay and
Chris,
enjoy and watch.
I wanted to tell you it's not working now because the file's desynced because I didn't have all
great.
of them locally. So now
Oh,
you
great.
get rather than a complete one, you get a slight slideshow with some background music that's going to look a little strange.
You know what? Okay, enjoy the slight strange slideshow.
We'll be back in approximately 2 minutes.
All right.
All right, see ya. All right, we're back.
We're back. How's it going?
Going
Hope you
good.
guys weren't too bored there. But,
Actually,
yeah.
Chris, it's better than good. I'm a new man. I've my body is new and fresh. It's born again.
Undergone a life-altering experience in the last 4 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, me too. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Look at how new I am. Well, now that we're back, why don't we kick things off with something a little faster paced and get things moving again? We've got the Post P lightning round. Eh?
Hey, I'm ready.
Hey,
Post P
yeah.
lightning round. I think our audience knows the drill, but this is where we ask each other questions rapidly.
Mm-hmm. And we answer them fast, and the idea is just to get through as many as we can. This goes by so quickly normally. I think we're going to do 2 rounds this time.
2 rounds instead of
you
1.
don't
Yep.
mind. Yeah.
All right, Chris, you tell me when. I've got the music cued. So you tell me when, and I'll be asking you.
2 minutes on the timer. On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Who do you go out of your way to be nice to?
Anyone who's nice to me.
Where do you get most of the decorations for your home?
Donation and online.
What food is delicious but a pain to eat?
What are they called? Artichokes.
Who was your craziest / most interesting teacher?
Mr. Farina was pretty crazy.
He was crazy.
Yeah.
What old person things do you do?
Groan in agony every morning as my joints explode.
What was the last photo you took?
Probably a picture of my son playing on cushions.
What is the most amazing slow motion video you've seen?
Just recently saw some cool videos of people slow motion diving off of a 10-meter high dive.
What celebrity do you think is the most down to earth?
Down to earth. I don't know. Martin Freeman gives me a down to earth vibe.
What would be the worst thing to hear as you're going under anesthesia before heart surgery?
Oh crap, he's dying.
What's the spiciest thing you've ever eaten?
Ghost pepper popcorn.
What's the most expensive thing you've ever broken?
Your parents' wall.
What obstacles would be included in the world's most amazing obstacle course?
Anti-gravity jump panels.
Perfect. What makes you roll your eyes every time you hear it?
Cringy stuff.
Okay. What do you think you are much better at than you actually are?
Probably most things.
Okay. Should kidneys be able to be bought and sold?
That's time.
That's time? Okay, let me kill
Yeah.
these. Very good. So let's see. We didn't get to the kidney one. We won't count that one. So we got 26. Let's see. That's 10. I think I'm at 13. Did I count that right?
5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 14.
Sorry, 14. Thank you.
Yeah. Cool. All right. You ready again with
Yes.
you?
So you're asking me, correct?
I'm asking you.
Okay.
2 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 1, go. What's the most creative use of emojis you've ever seen?
Tattoos?
Okay. What's the last time you got to tell someone I told you so?
Today.
Okay. What riddles do you know?
None.
All right. What's your cure for hiccups?
Downing a bunch of water.
What invention doesn't get a lot of love but has greatly improved the world?
Microphones.
Okay. What's the most interesting building you've ever seen or been in?
In Tennessee, the Batman Tower. I forget what it's called.
Okay, Batman Tower. What mythical creature do you wish actually existed?
A dragon.
What are your most important rules when going on a date?
Wow, that's so detailed. Needs to be female.
How do you judge a person?
By their morals?
If someone narrated your life, who would you want to be the narrator?
Chris Watson.
What was the most unsettling film you've seen?
Unsettling? I don't
Yeah.
watch unsettling films. I don't know. One of the Jackass movies.
All right. What unethical experiment would have the biggest positive impact on society as a whole?
What unethical experiment? Probably cloning, because then we could like replace internal organs and stuff.
Cool. When was the last time you were snooping and found something you wish you hadn't?
Man, maybe when I was a kid or something? So I'll
All
say
right.
5.
Cool. Which celebrity or band has the worst fan base?
Creed.
Okay. What are you interested in that most people aren't?
Audio recording.
If you were given a PhD but had no more knowledge of the subject of the degree besides what you have now, what degree would you... Jeez, there's the timer. That was a very long question just to read. If you were given a PhD but had no more knowledge of the subject of the degree besides what you have now, what degree would you want to be given to you?
I mean, I can answer that, but it doesn't count. So
Yeah, it
we'll
doesn't
skip it.
count. But, all right. Oop. So let's just get rid of that. And if we count these up, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 15.
Okay. So it was 14 to 15. So only off by 1.
15. Yeah. These tend to be pretty neck and neck.
All right. I'll
All
try to
right.
be faster for you, Chris.
Round 2.
Let me
minutes
see.
on the clock.
Okay. I know where I'm starting now.
All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, go.
What smartphone feature would you actually be excited for a company to implement?
Bringing back the home button.
What's something people don't worry about but really should?
The environment.
What movie quotes do you use on a regular basis?
Oh, ask me too fast. I'm a man too, you know I go pee-pee standing up.
Do you think that children born today have it better or worse lives than their parents?
Generally better.
What's the funniest joke you know by heart?
I can't use the habanero one again. Why do nurses carry a red crayon in their pocket in case they need to draw blood?
When was the last time you felt you had a new lease on life?
Recently, when I lost my job and started doing stuff that I actually like somewhat.
What's the funniest actual name you've heard of someone having?
Whatever the gibberish that Elon Musk named his kid.
Which charity or charitable cause is most deserving of money? Wow, that's long.
I'd say probably anything that helps the impoverished.
What TV show character would be the most fun to change places with for a week?
The Flash.
What was cool when you were young but isn't cool now?
Hating on nerds.
If you were moving to another country but could only pack one carry-on size bag, what would you pack? Jesus.
All the valuables I could cram in there, I guess.
What's the most ironic thing you've ever seen happen?
Our president getting COVID-19.
If magic was real, what spell would you try to learn first?
Invisibility.
If you were a ghost
Time.
and could possess people, was that it?
That's time. Yep.
Shoot, sorry.
That's
I was
all
going
good.
as fast as I could. Okay, so let's see. We didn't get the ghost one, so we'll skip that one. So I think I got 12. Man, I'm sorry. I was going as fast as I could, Chris.
I count 13.
Am I just
right?
miscounting? 57 to 67. That's 10. Oh, you're right. 13.
All right. So that puts me at a grand total of 27. All right. Well, if you're ready, where did I just put my phone? Here, I put it.
I am.
All right. 2 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 1, go. What goal do you think humanity is not focused enough on achieving?
Eliminating debt.
What problem are you currently grappling with?
Life.
What character in a movie could have been great, but the actor they cast didn't fit the role?
The original Daredevil.
What game have you spent the most hours playing?
Probably Counter-Strike Source or the original Guild Wars.
Oh yeah. What's the most comfortable bed or chair you've ever been in?
Better chair?
Bed or chair.
My current bed.
What's the craziest conversation you've overheard?
People talking about what yacht to buy.
What's the hardest you've ever worked?
The hardest I've ever worked?
Uh-huh.
When I did landscaping?
What movie, picture, or video always makes you laugh no matter how often you watch it?
What makes me laugh no matter... Dr. Disrespect clips.
What artist or band do you always recommend when someone asks for a music recommendation?
Chick Corea.
If you could have an all-expenses-paid trip to see any famous world monument, which monument would you choose?
Mount Rushmore?
If animals could talk, which animal would be the most annoying?
Squirrel.
What's the most addicted to a game you've ever been?
Probably Guild Wars 1.
What's the coldest you've ever been?
That time I went sledding?
Which protagonist from a book or movie would make the worst roommate?
Richard Rahl.
Do you eat food that's past its expiration date if it still smells and looks fine?
No.
What's the most ridiculous thing that you have bought?
The most ridiculous thing I've bought? Car air freshener. I don't know. Oh, let me get the music. Sorry.
Not quite under the wire there.
Nope, I didn't get that one.
I think you edged me out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's another 15. That's 30 to 27.
So what you're saying is I have no intelligence, only speed.
You at least have speed. You got some hard ones, too. There were quite a few in there. I'm like, oh, it's so vague.
Yeah, definitely. I almost feel like it's harder to read the questions than it is to answer the questions.
It can be sometimes for some of those longer ones. I'm like, what? Blah, blah, blah.
We should do a version of this where we're speaking for the other person, though. Like what we think the other person would say.
That would be fun, too.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay,
all right.
So
segment 3 goes to Jake.
That's right. It is 2 to 3 now. So next, we are going to move on to the legendary Quizzard's First Rule, the segment where Chris and I ask each other multiple choice questions in a trivia-esque manner and see how many we can get correct. The theme for today that I think some of you, particularly my father, if you happen to listen to this, will be happy about is warm beverage themed.
Mm-hmm. The weather's getting colder, so the drinks are getting warmer, right?
Yes, and it is October, which always makes me think of hot cider.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that, I believe, Chris, you're going to ask me first.
That's right. You got it. So, I've got here 10 multiple choice questions. We each have curated some questions from the internet. Just remember, these are just based on our research, and it's just facts that we pull off of the internet at large, so don't yell if they're not right.
They may or may not be actual facts, is what Chris is saying.
Yeah. If you know that we're wrong, let us know. I'd like to know the right answers, but this is what we found.
Yes, agreed. I'm ready, sir.
Your first hot beverage question. What country drinks the most coffee per person?
Interesting, okay.
Is it Belgium, the USA, Finland, or Canada?
I don't think it's Canada, because Canada, I just think of Tim Hortons, which has actually made its way into the U.S. I don't think it's U.S. I feel like this is like something over there across the pond. I feel like it's Finland. Finland sounds like a place that you would drink a lot of coffee. Let's go with Finland. So that'd be C.
That is correct.
All right.
It is Finland. Yeah. I didn't have anything against Tim Hortons until one tried to move in on the little coffee shop down the road from us. They built a Tim Hortons right across from it.
Wait, another one? Or it's like a little ways down, right?
It's like A block down, yeah.
The little coffee shop is so much better, though. That place is
It
the
really
bomb.
is. Question number 2. What part of the coffea plant is a coffee bean? Is it the nut, the seed, the bean, or the tuber?
My gut is going to say bean, but I don't know that for a fact. But I'm going to go with it anyways. C, bean.
Nope. A coffee bean is actually a seed or stone of the coffee berry or cherry, depending on who you ask.
Okay.
Yeah. Go figure. So, question number 3. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, what is the fastest that anyone has ever downed a cup of coffee? At 98.6 degrees, that is the regulation temperature, so it is a hot coffee. Do they gulp it down in 4.35 seconds, 1.12 seconds, 16.33 seconds, or 221 hours?
Is a cup 16 ounces?
I'm guessing it's 8 ounces. But I don't know.
I want to say 1.12 seconds because you see them, like, they don't swallow it. They just dump it in their throat. But the fact that it's hot is making me hesitate. So I'm going to do the 4.35 seconds. 16 seems way too long. I don't understand. Like, I feel like that would almost make it worse. And it's definitely not 221 hours. So 4.35, that would be A.
That is correct. Excellent deduction. 4.35 seconds. So if you're looking to beat that world record, that's what you got to beat. All right, question number 4. What Food Network chef has the most 5-star reviews on their hot chocolate recipe? And in this case, I'm using hot chocolate interchangeably for hot chocolate or hot cocoa, which are technically different things.
Yes.
But in America, they're basically the same thing because we're all uncultured. So, is it Ina Garten, Ree Drummond, Sonny Anderson, or Alton Brown?
Okay, so I'm admittedly extremely biased. Anything Alton Brown makes is just amazing. So, of course, my natural reaction is I want to say Alton Brown. I just don't know that that would be right. I know Ree makes some really dope stuff. I don't think it's Sonny. I'm going to go with Ree Drummond just because hot chocolate seems like something she would make. So that'd be B.
Should have gone with your gut. It's Alton Brown.
Dang it. I'm sorry, Alton.
To be fair, Ree Drummond has a perfect score hot chocolate on the Food Network site. It's just only got 22 reviews, whereas Alton Brown has several hundred. So
I knew she would make a dope cup of hot chocolate. Like, there's no way.
Oh yeah. You're right, apparently. Question number 5. How expensive is a single cup of golden hot chocolate from Serendipity 3 in New York City? Is it $88, $1,200, $25,000, or $1.1 million?
Okay, so based off of my experience of watching food shows where they put gold on things, it depends on if golden hot chocolate actually means there's gold in it or not. I'm going to assume the answer is yes. So I'm going to go with 1,200. It's possible that it's 88, but that seems a little bit low for a cup. And I could totally picture a restaurant in NYC being like, oh, there's gold in this. It's over $1,000. Or it could be a bigger cup. So I'm going to go with the 1,200. That'd be option number B. Option B.
It is C. 25 grand for a cup.
That's just stupid. I mean, like, that's just...
You won't get any arguments out of me.
Remember how we were talking about GLaDOS talking about brain damage? That's what that is.
Well, when you've got the money to burn, what else are you going to spend it on?
Not that. That's for sure.
All right, question number 6. According to HEB, because there are a lot of different opinions on this, apparently, so according to store chain HEB...
In Texas, by the way. I love HEB.
What is the sweetest type of apple? This is related to apple cider. Is it an envy apple, a kiku apple, a Honeycrisp apple, or a fushigi apple?
I'm pretty sure it's Honeycrisp. C. Honeycrisp.
It's not Honeycrisp.
Really? What is it?
It's a kiku.
I guess I don't look at the signs when I'm buying apples.
I've never seen a kiku in Ohio, so I don't know.
They're all delicious, man. All the apples.
Oh, you know it. All right, question number 7. What is the subject matter of the Hot Apple Cider series of books? There's 4 books. They are called A Taste of Hot Apple Cider, Hot Apple Cider, A Second Cup of Hot Apple Cider, and Hot Apple Cider with Cinnamon. So what is the subject matter of these 4 books? Are they inspiring and heartwarming stories of hope? Are they full of hundreds of delightful fall recipes? Are they about a series of brutal murders being investigated by a circus acrobat turned detective? Or are they about hot apple cider?
Okay. I feel like it can't be just hot apple cider because I don't know that there's enough recipes to make 4 books on hot apple cider. Now, I could definitely, it's probably not a series of brutal murders. Maybe it's like hot apple cider from a murderer's perspective or something like that. So I don't think it's C or D. Hundreds of delightful fall recipes or inspiring and heartwarming stories of hope. I'm going to go with B. I feel like it's pretty unlikely that you would call it inspiring and heartwarming stories of, it would be about inspiring and heartwarming stories of hope because in my mind, the food associated with that would be barbecue, not hot apple cider. So I'm going to go with hundreds of delightful fall recipes, B.
It is inspiring and heartwarming stories of hope.
What?
They're like a knockoff of the chicken soup for the soul books.
Lame.
Hot apple cider. Oh boy. I like our new Quizzard's first rule.
It makes sense to me. That's what matters. That's what I tell myself.
Question 8. What is the best-selling brand of tea in the UK? Where they drink a lot of tea. As of August 2019. Is it Leafy Jim's Yummy Cuppa? Is it Lipton? Is it PG Tips? Or is it Twinings?
I think it's not Lipton. And I'm guessing it's not Leafy Jim's Yumma Cuppa. So I'm gonna go with PG Tips. That sounds very British. Can I have some PG Tips with my tea? PG Tips.
It was PG Tips until 2019 when Twining overtook PG Tips. So if we'd been playing this game a couple years ago, you would have been right. But unfortunately, no. It was the... But it is British. You're right, it's very
nice
British.
Way of saying get good.
All right. How old are the world's oldest preserved tea leaves? Are they 1,600 years old, 400 years old, 2,100 years old, or 65,000 years old?
I feel like people have been drinking tea forever. For as long as Earth has existed, people put leaves into water and cook it. I'm just going to be ridiculous here. I'm just going to say 65,000 years because it makes me laugh and it makes me feel good.
Well, good. I'm glad you feel good. But you're not right. It's 2,100 years.
Interesting.
Found in the tomb of a Chinese emperor.
And they're still good?
I don't know if they're still good, but they're still tea.
I'm surprised it didn't just turn into dust.
Mm-hmm. So were the scientists who found it, apparently. Up until they found it, they didn't realize people had drank tea that long ago. Last question. What is the name of the amino acid that is only found in tea and some mushrooms? Is it taurine, theanine, tourmaline, or Toblerone?
I have no idea. Can I say Torbjorn?
You can. It's not. I won't count it as an answer, but
I literally have absolutely no idea. This is like gibberish to me. Let's go with C because it's got the word tour in it.
C, tourmaline, is not correct. That's like a gemstone, I think. It is B, theanine. Theanine?
Theanine?
Theanine? Theanine. Well, maybe a slightly rough round, but I haven't gone yet, so
I feel like we say that whenever I'm playing. That was kind of rough. We'll do better next time. And then it's really bad.
You feel a lot of things, Jake.
Which is why I prefer no emotions.
Hey, that was 2 out of 10.
All right. Chris, time
What
for
you
you
got
to
for me?
destroy me, per usual. Are you ready for your Quizzard's first rule questions?
I'm ready. Let's hear them.
All right, number 1. Where is the only commercial tea plantation in the U.S. located? South Carolina, Georgia, that should say Georgia, New Mexico, or Wyoming? Commercial tea plantation.
I guess I didn't really ever give much thought to whether any of it was made in the U.S. or out of the U.S. And I've got no idea how to rationalize my way through any of it. So,
What state sounds like it would have commercial tea plantation?
Wyoming?
Is that your final answer? Just the way you say it, that was making me laugh. That is incorrect. The correct answer is South Carolina.
Okay. South Carolina, big tea state. I wouldn't have guessed.
All right. Number 2. The largest cup of hot chocolate, again, hot chocolate, hot cocoa, whatever. The largest cup of hot chocolate ever made was 1,272.3 gallons, 515 gallons, 1,178 gallons, or 1,337 gallons.
Whew. How many?
There's a right answer, and then there's a right answer, if you know what I mean.
I mean, anyone worth their salt would have made a leak cup of tea or a cup of hot chocolate, but I don't know. Gallons are one of those things where I feel like every time I try to picture a number of gallons, I'm either way over or way under. I just don't know. The largest cup of hot chocolate is probably what, like, I don't know. I'm picturing something like, I don't even know what to compare it to. A little bigger than a dumpster? Maybe bigger?
Okay.
515 gallons? The small one?
Final answer?
Yeah, final answer.
Good guess. That is incorrect. It's 1,272.3.
See, I thought you were trying to throw me off with the decimal.
Good guess. That's super difficult.
Well,
it's so random. All right. Question number 3. What language did the word coffee evolve from? Is it? Sorry, I didn't read the rest of them. I was thinking. Is it Arabic, Czech, Spanish, or Turkish?
Well. I don't think it would be Czech or Spanish. Well, I guess it might. I don't think it's Spanish. I know Turkish coffee is a thing. I feel like Arabic might have a history of coffee as well. but I know Turkish coffee is the thing. I'm going to say Turkish. D. Final answer.
Good guess. That is incorrect. The correct
Really?
answer is Arabic.
Oh, well. It was the other one. Oh, doesn't matter what I would have thought. I was wrong. Okay.
Still, good guess. Sorry, I went a little bit hardcore on the hot beverage questions. Question number 4, Chris, of the hot beverage themed. How many apples are required for a gallon of hot cider? 17. This is on average, by the way. 17, 21, 45, or 36.
So is this surprisingly small or surprisingly big?
That's what she said.
Trying to remember. Years ago, my mom made cider homemade, I'm pretty sure, and I feel like there was a fair amount of water added to it. It's not like straight apple juice, right? I don't.
Typically, no, it's not straight apple juice, but it can be.
So I think I'm going to guess on the lower end, but I'm not going all the way low this time. That burned me last time. I'm going to say B21.
Good guess, but incorrect. It's actually 36.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like that one's just so tough because, apples have so many different sizes. How do they average that? But
right.
All right.
I think hot beverages is just a surprisingly challenging trivia subject.
It makes sense. We're moving back to tea.
All right.
For question number 5. The wonderful, delicious Earl Grey tea gets its citrus flavor from what? Grapefruit, orange, lime, or I can't even say this. Pomelo? I think I'm saying that right. Pomelo.
I've seen it. I always read it in my head as pomelo, but I don't think I've ever heard it out loud, so I don't know. This one, I do know because I am an Earl Grey fan. I'm going to have at least one answer right. It is the bergamot orange.
That is
delicious.
Very correct. Very good.
Yes.
I'm ashamed to say, as someone who very much enjoys Earl Grey, I did not know that one.
Oh, that's okay. I wish I could buy bergamot oranges in my area. Just try to use them in other things.
Just try to eat them. Yeah.
Earl Grey's yummy.
Very yummy. Okay, Chris, I can't talk. Oh my goodness. I don't drink alcohol. My goodness. Number 6, we're moving back to hot chocolate. When is National Hot Chocolate Day? October 27th, December 12th, February 23rd, or January 31st? This is brutal.
Well, they're all cold months too. I'm like, maybe I could at least eliminate like May or August or something, but 30 days, not September, April, June. Okay, so January does have 31, so you're not trying to juke me there. National Hot Chocolate Day. Oh. I feel like February's probably too late in the year. People have been drinking hot chocolate for a long time at that point. I don't think it'll be February. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go all the way up to the front. I think Americans like hot chocolate and they get excited about it and want to celebrate it as soon as possible. I'm going to say October 27th.
Good guess. Incorrect. The correct answer is January 31st.
Really? That late?
Yep.
Oof. All right.
Tough one.
Well, that surprises me, but okay.
All right. Moving on to number 7. We're switching back to coffee. How many cups of coffee per day do all cumulative Americans consume? A, 500,000 cups. B, 230 million cups. C, 400 million cups. Or D, 150 million cups.
Okay, so there's no one judge me because I'm not a population expert, but there's like 200 something million people in the US, right? 220 something million? I don't know.
Something like that.
So I don't think it's 500,000. That
Okay.
feels pretty low.
Okay.
I'd say it'd probably be at least on average one per American. Not saying everyone drinks coffee, but the people who drink coffee typically drink more than 1 cup a day. At least I do. I'm a 3 cup a day guy anymore. Big cups too. I'm a big man, SpongeBob.
A big man.
It's either B or C, I'm thinking. I believe it's 400 million cups. C.
That is correct. Yes, very
It's
good.
a lot of coffee.
That is a lot of coffee. Well, you certainly drink more than enough for me because I don't drink coffee. Not because I love the way that coffee smells. I just can't seem to make it taste good. I've tried all the things. The only thing that got me even remotely close was black coffee with a crap ton of cinnamon. All right.
The only thing that got me close was your sister. I made myself like it.
That's fair. All right, number 8, Chris. Switching back to tea. What is the most popular tea in the world? Is it A, green tea, B, Earl Grey, C, matcha, or D, black tea?
Okay, well, I don't think it's going to be as specific as Earl Grey. And I feel like it's probably not matcha. But that could be one of those things where, like, the countries that drink matcha just drink so much of it that it overwhelms
The water fountains have
else.
matcha tea.
Man, I don't know. I know it's black tea in the UK because that was one of the things I thought about asking, but they don't worldwide.
Worldwide, my friend.
I'm feeling maybe green tea. Matcha's throwing me off a little bit. I think I'm gonna go with green tea though. Final answer.
Good guess. It is black tea.
Okay.
Black tea is the most
Black
consumed.
tea.
I want to
All
say
right.
green tea was either number 2 or 3 though. So your head is in the right space. Okay,
Maybe I'm
moving
just
on.
used to
sorry,
it being
go ahead.
presented as this healthy option. Everyone drink green tea. It's full of
Good things and all
antioxidants.
that. Yeah.
Mm.
Number 9. Switching back to coffee. In Italy, during the 16th century, coffee was banned for being what? Hacksaws, satanic, a drink of the peasants, or unhealthy.
Well, as often as I do hear the term hacksaws thrown around in reference to 16th century Italy.
Wait,
I
are
don't
you
think
talking about Drew?
Oh, Drew, I hope you watch this one.
Are you kidding me? Drew doesn't like us enough to watch this.
Other than that, this is a toss-up. Oof. I could totally see Catholic enforcement saying no, coffee is of the devil because it makes you awake. I feel like just because it is a drink of the peasants wouldn't be like a reason to ban it, just being like only poor people drink it so no one can drink it. But then again, I don't know. Maybe they were just trying to gentrify Italy. Unhealthy I could see too, just it does things to you. Oh,
The real answer is
know.
E, which is they're only allowed to drink pure tomato paste.
Because of course. And they're only allowed to drink it while tossing a pizza crust in the air and singing.
And marinara on Fridays.
Oh dear.
Please forgive us, anyone who's Italian. We're totally joking.
Oh, I'm gonna say I don't know. It was unhealthy. D.
Good guess. Incorrect. The correct answer is satanic.
Well,
You were almost there.
I was three-way split. I wasn't almost there.
In my head, you were almost there. All right, Chris. Final question of Quizzard's first rule. I believe this is for all the marbles. I only got 2 right. You only have 2 right. If you get this, you win. If you don't, we tie.
Okay.
So we're going to switch back to American hot chocolate. Up until the 19th century, well, not American, but you know what I mean, hot chocolate. Up until the 19th century, hot chocolate was used as a treatment for what? Liver diseases, blonde hair, learning disabilities, or weight loss?
Okay. I don't think it would be blonde hair. If only because that would be pretty easy to immediately disprove.
Just got to drink more. It'll work eventually.
I'm leaning away from learning disabilities too.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
You never know. Chocolate stimulates the brain, Chris.
I never know. It's true. You're absolutely right. Clearly, I never know. We're both at 2 correct. Liver diseases or weight loss? Liver diseases sounds like something that people could actually be misinformed and think it might fix. Weight loss sounds like, obviously, drinking chocolate isn't going to make you lose weight, but maybe people surprisingly thought it was, sort of thing. But I don't know. I'm feeling liver diseases, I think. Hey, liver diseases.
That is correct, my friend. You just took the win. Very good.
All right.
Very, very good.
Oof. Well, that
With
was
that,
fun,
Chris
but
wins.
geez.
Chris wins. What segment was that? Number 4?
Number 4.
Number 4 goes to Chris. You are up 3-1. It is officially another victory for Chris. Very well done. Very well done.
Thank you. I'm full of vim and vigor. What can I say?
Yes.
I really thought we'd have a higher score on that one.
You've been drinking your Earl Grey tea to keep you going.
Oh boy. Well, we still have one segment left, and we'll still play it because it'll be fun, right? And
I
one
agree.
of these days, we'll have a different scoring system in which none of this will matter at all. So, this is a semi-new, basically new segment. If you were with us last time, we played a game that we called the prop game. That was kind of our take on 20 questions. And this is an offshoot of that we are unofficially calling 20 questions Your Mom edition.
I'm very excited for the Your Mom edition.
Yeah. It's 20 questions. So one of us thinks of a person, place, or thing. The other asks yes or no questions until you can guess what it is. But the gimmick is that every question has to be framed in reference to the other competitor's mother. And this is not the universal mother. This is Jake's mom, my mom. We're asking questions about each other's mothers.
Yep. And just to be clear, so if you're asking a question, you're asking if my mom would be friends or vice versa.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So we're kind of relying on our knowledge of each other's mothers.
Which is limited, but...
Yeah. And it's respectful, too. So,
yes.
But it should still be fun.
All right, I'm ready, sir. What is my IP? What is my topic here?
I think we were going to start the other way around, right? I'm going to ask questions about your IP. I think that's what we've got.
Oh, you're right. I did that backwards. Forgive me. Okay,
it's all good.
So here is what I chose for you, good sir. I
Okay.
chose an object. So you're going to try to guess an object,
Okay.
specifically from the video game The Curse of Monkey Island.
Okay. Curse of Monkey Island, dearly loved game. Been probably 7 or 8 years since the last time I played it. So let's do this. Okay. So an object from Curse of Monkey Island, yes or no questions, framed around your mother.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, is this an object that your mother could easily carry?
Yes.
Okay. So, fairly small. Is this... Is it an object that would... Oh, it's an object that would make your mother concerned if she saw it in her home.
Definitely not.
Okay. Is this object... Is could your mom go to the store and buy this?
Not any old store, but theoretically, yes.
Okay. So in theory, but not like at your local HEB or Giant Eagle or whatever. Okay. Trying to remember how much I know about Curse of Monkey Island. Is it... I'm already stumped, man. Would your... What... How to phrase this? Is it something that your mom could wear if she wanted to?
Yes.
Okay. I know like 3 things. I remember like 3 things from Monkey Island. I think I might be on the right track here. Would your mom regret wearing it?
Yes.
Okay. Is it the cursed ring that turns Elaine into a statue?
It is. It is the diamond ring that turns Elaine into the golden statue. Very good.
All right. Okay. Cool. Excellent. That was fun.
That was good. I like it.
Okay. So counterpoint. The IP that I've chosen for you to guess from is Monty Python's Quest for the Holy Grail.
Oh boy. Okay.
And you will be guessing a character
Oh gosh.
from the movie.
I only know like 3 of them. All right. Let's see. Would your mother invite this character over for dinner?
Maybe once.
Would your mother make fun of this character?
I think so. Yes.
Would your mother quote this character?
Well, to be fair, she's not a huge fan of the movie, but this character is highly quotable. So, yes.
Okay. When your mother first met this character, was she frightened or shocked?
No.
So that tells me it's not Tim. Because his whole thing was like doing explosions and stuff. So based on the inviting to dinner, I'm assuming your mother wouldn't want this character around. If your mother was to go visit this character, would it be in a castle?
Yes.
Okay, is it King Arthur?
It is not King Arthur.
I think I'm down to my last character that I actually remember. Is it Sir Lancelot?
It is not Sir Lancelot.
I don't know any other characters. Sir Lancelot, shoot. King Arthur. Oh, there's the Knights Who Say Knee.
There's not the Knights Who Say Knee either.
What's the other dude's name? The brave, Sir Robin?
Oh, yeah, Sir Robin. Nope. That's
okay, that's all I got. I'm sorry, Chris.
That's all right.
GG.
All right, we're calling it then. Yeah, the character I chose was the French knight from the castle. The one who yells,
"Oh, your mother's
a hamster
swallow.
And your father smelled of elderberries." Yeah.
What's his actual name?
I don't think they have names. They're just the French knights.
Very good. Well, Chris, you just solidified your win in episode 8.
All right. What were we doing? Oh, that's right. We weren't competing before. I'm like, we're up to 8 episodes. How are we at only 5 scores? But okay. Yay! Yes. I'm not a screw up.
Not the screw up. I am the screw up. All I've got is speed.
Well, hey, that means I'm slow, so hey, whatever. That's fun, though. I don't know. I had a blast.
Yeah, absolutely. Always.
Hopefully anyone watching enjoyed it as well. Let us know what you thought of the new segments, the new changes.
Or at the very least, I hope you didn't hate it.
Yeah. But if you did hate it, still let us know what you thought of the new segments.
Please do.
We value your feedback. We've got a Google form at bit.ly/CJ Tell Us. That's Chris Jake Tell Us. Where you can fill out a few questions and give us your opinions on the show and let us know what you think. That helps us improve.
Absolutely. Also, I want to pitch, Chris and I are very, very excited to announce that we have opened our YouTube channel. And that is where we're posting all previous episodes, and all future episodes will be posted. Our goal is to have them done on Sundays after an episode has aired live on Twitch. So Twitch is still going to be the most interactive, best viewing experience, but we understand people can't always make it. Our schedule changes sometimes. So please go to our YouTube channel. Literally just go to YouTube and type in Botched Situation, and we will come right on up. You can watch all the previous episodes. You can make fun of us. You can see how much progress we made and how much horribler it's gotten, or more horrible it's gotten. So please, Botched Situation on YouTube. Give us a subscribe. We would really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Just to inform you all, I know the last couple of weeks, the days have been kind of weird, but starting next week, we should be back to Tuesday nights as normal. So count on that. We're trying to stick to a schedule here, but just things happen. You know. But I think that's about it. You can still follow our individual channels if you'd like. The best stuff is still here on Botched Situation. This is where we're putting 100%. Most of our effort. But if you want to check out what we do on our own, I haven't streamed for a while, but I'm at Mr. C. Watson.
And I'm twitch.tv/Jake_1337 with a 4 instead of an A. All right.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Thank you very much. That wraps up episode 8, and we will see everyone next week.
Have a good one.
Take care.